That's weird. I don't let people in my life. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I have no idea. Okay, anyway. Sorry, y'all. Y'all back? Yeah, okay. There's just something. I'm wondering why. That's weird. So I'm still wondering why it won't let me. Cause it's showing I'm live in 2 videos is what I'm saying. And then I don't want this one to be weird. I don't know. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Okay. Y'all, this gonna drive me nuts. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's get to it. Yeah, because it's showing I'm live in 2 different videos and I don't want to do that. And then, because it'll make this one, I realize when I get out and get in sometimes it be messing up my other stuff. And when I realize it, I be trying to fix it. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. So, tell me one thing that y'all, tell me one thing y'all learned this week. What y'all learned this week? Right. Okay. I could have, but didn't. What else? Trust in God. It's buffering. It's something's going on with it. I'll figure it out here in a minute. I need to journal more. You definitely do. You read Toby for the first time. Good job. What else? Hey, Cherry. What else? Forgive and let go. I'm so proud of y'all. I want to say this. Don't talk too much. Yes. Don't talk so much. James 4, you never read it before. Good job. So can I ask y'all a question? When we read certain stuff over here, And y'all go back in y'all KJV, do y'all see it in a different way now? The boring Bible ain't boring no more, huh? To be honest and more focused. Okay. Your words have power. They definitely do. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm just saying, even just the OTP fills in the blanks. It does. But even just to go back and read the regular Bible now, there's a lot of stories that a lot of people didn't even know what was in there because the pastors always just read the same ones. Well, I want you to go back to the OTP. Yes, new girl at work said the Bible is confused, and I told her, and you say I agree because everything's not there. You're right because they be telling you the truth. They be telling you the truth when they say that. I want y'all to know that. You hear me? They be telling you the truth, and I hope you agree with them and validate their statement because it's the truth. It doesn't make sense. It's not all there, and it is confusing. Especially if you wasn't brought up in church and you didn't hear a lying pastor making up the rest of it for you. I learned more here from the OTP than ever learned growing up going to church. Girl, me too. Me too. Me too. And that's why I wouldn't quit reading it. Because all my answer, the questions I had all this time, how your homeboys can be your enemies too, backstabbers. Listen here. And Will, good evening, Mr. Michael. How are you? I just want to tell you thank you for my gifts and stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. As what TP say. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do. I be thanking y'all for. Thank you so much. So I want to say, even Judges 19. Just hold on a minute, in just a few seconds. Give me a little bit. And then yes, you can, Miss Tina. Um, do you think that? Well, go ahead. What is it? Tell me. Yep. Yep. Let's hear it. What happened? We keep learning about how the powers that are always playing in our face, putting up the truth. And do. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I do. We got a ram's horn. Did you see it? A shofar. Miss Tina? Yes, attending this has opened my eyes to things, and it helps when the kids have questions. I'm Bible study for them. Come on. I now have all the answers to my questions. Well, you gonna get some more. I ain't got all of my answers yet. I'm still asking. Hopefully you still asking more questions every day because he can answer all of them. You love ARR and ARD. Who in here be you, Miss Tina? Tina wouldn't know. I don't know how to say your name. I'm listening. We waiting on what happened to my nephew or brother. I hope you never stop asking God questions because you should just be expounded on what he's already given you. Isn't this cool? Miss Tina? Did you leave? Please don't fall. You typed it? It didn't let me see it then. It just say something I don't, so then it didn't let it even come up. Yep, they removed it. I didn't see it. It's only the one you did and then this one. So they be taking all them comments out. That's crazy. You can send it in a message in TikTok real quick and then I can see it, I think. Okay. So what was I going to say? Hey. What we got over here? Sorry, y'all. My brother is a doctor. He came face to face with someone with snake. Are you serious? He came face to face with a reptilian. He is still shaking. Did you buy him a book? Did you get him a set of OTP so he can read it in Enoch? I told y'all these doctors be no. Y'all wonder why they be high all the time. Y'all wonder because some stuff they can't tell nobody or they'll be a lock them up. Ooh wee. He was installing a breathing machine for her. You hear that? Y'all hear that? Michael, you hear that? Naisha, you hear that? Sarah, you hear that? Cherry, Vicky Ann, Shantae, everybody, Akiva, everybody over here, Cynthia. Y'all hear it, Madonna? It said right here. And they began to sin against birds, wild beasts, reptiles, and fish, and to eat them. And they began, oh, I'm sorry. And their flesh was devoured one by another, and they drank blood. You said what now? There go your reptilians, yo, everybody. Right there. You see it? Sin against means go into. Now, if y'all want to, because I read something, I didn't read all the way through the book of Lamech, evidently, or when I was reading it, I was reading it very quickly. But in my Bible study last night, it's the second one, Bree. It's just Enoch. It's like 15 or 16 in book one. You're welcome. So last night, hopefully I can find it on one of these devices because y'all know my stuff be tripping. But maybe I can find it in my email. Ugh, my eye. I think I sent it here. Grr. Okay. It's not on this iPad, but I should be able to send it. So this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, my eye is irritated too. Y'all probably can't see, but it's swollen. I'm like, ugh. Thank you. So the book of the book of Lamech of Cain. I need for y'all to look it up. I'm about to show you the name of it real quick. This is the name. You see it? If you can go Google this, I can't remember where we found the PDF, but on one of those free PDF sites so y'all can read with me, it's right here. This is also the same guy that translated the book of Og and the book of the Giants, one of the book of the Giants. Oh, my eyes a little irritated. Ugh, this one got no lashes or nothing. I'm just, fingers is messed up, can't do my nails. I don't know what's going on over here. So this is, y'all remember when we was reading this? Can y'all go find this book real quick? I'll give y'all a few minutes. Go download it. I don't know where to find it. I think it was something PDFs or something, and it's, you can buy the actual book, but for right now, just for reading purposes, can y'all go find this real quick? He believe you now, girl. Go on and get him instead of OTP, or send him the book of Enoch. Send that to him so he can see what. And then if you have any of the books we have, I mean, he a doctor. Go on and get him the what's the name? This. The Resurrectionist. He probably thoroughly enjoy this. Right? He has it. He's always in class just quiet. Oh! I told y'all we have a doctor's assistant here. And 2 doctors in the law and medical doctors. Come on, bro. Well, listen. You can just be silent. It's fine. But go on and start so we can get a book from you. You got to start cataloging that stuff. No HIPAA. I get it. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that don't look right, just put it in your notes. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your notes. That's crazy. OMG. You said what? You said what? I be trying to tell y'all they be having to zip it, but baby, I told y'all the story about the old man that he was messing with the lady that was married, and the doctor told her, them, you need to take her to the other kind of doctor. Because we know what this is right here. We know exactly what this is. I love it too. See, God knows what he needs for every single one of us, honey. You don't got to worry about it. You don't got to worry about it. Because I'm trying to tell you, he know how to get everybody mind right. Everybody. It ain't nobody. That's why I said you just have to lay the what's the name down. You don't have to do all the extra. And some people try to browbeat people with some people try to browbeat people with certain stuff, and you shouldn't. Because this is the thing. You it ain't for you to do. It's for God to do. You hear me? And when you do that, sometimes we be pushing people away from God and not to him, because we try to take it in our own hands. Hold on, y'all. What the heck is going on here? Okay. Here we go. Sorry, I'm back. I was just waiting on that to do what it needed to do so I could do what I needed to do. Okay. Now he sleeps with his Bible and OTP on his bed. And dude, he said, Dad, you done open my eyes up. Who ain't a real seizure? Who God didn't call? The baby mama with 4 baby daddies? And no help? High school dropout? You said what? And that's not a pop of my collar. That's, you don't know who your life experience and you being obedient to God is going to change their life, equip them for what's coming. I keep trying to tell y'all that God brings you information before you need it. He been in class, then he go to work, and boom. So it didn't freak him out. It freaked him out, but not in a way of like he don't know what's happening. God allowed him to see. Now, this is what's crazy. Do you got this book, bro? It's in my room. He came to set the captives free. He need that book. If he don't got it, you can download it. How do you get to being obedient every day? You just ask. So I'm going to tell you something. Books like this help. Books like this help. He needs that though. In our reality, like he needs download it today. Like, he needs to read it if he hasn't already. He came to set the captives free because it's about the nursing and, you know, the medical community and you have it? Yes. Okay. And on your stuff. It is God about to bless you doubly, triply, girl. You say, oh, he got it. I got it. Don't worry. I'm going to pass it. Just write down what you need from the Lord, girl. Go on and put your blessings in, too. Because he got some for you. You cannot teach and do those kinds of things. Oh, it's on YouTube, too, Naisha? It's on YouTube, too. It's on YouTube. These kind of books help. Because a lot of times when you open them up, if you don't go page by page by page, and you just open it up to wherever your fingers land, it be whatever God told you in your mind about. And then two, have you ever done something and you said right before that, something told me not to do that? It's not something. God told you not to do it. God told you not to do it. You hear me? Ah! You hear me? He'll put a feeling in your stomach. You be like, no. Now, see, back in the day, you used to be like, oh, that's just me. Now, you be like, you want me to do it? Okay, I felt that. You don't want me to talk to them? I felt that. You don't want me to go over there? You'll get a feeling on you like something don't go. And when you allow people to talk you out of it, it is always chaotic. Family get-togethers, the club, whatever. God tell you, every time the God done told me don't go, and I set my tail home somewhere, before I knew what it was a call, and I was like, ooh-wee. Thank God I didn't go. God told me not to go. So I'm trying to tell you. You said you stopped saying something and start saying dad. I'm trying to tell you. It's a real thing. God has told you not to date people and you dated them. And then they allow people to come and say, have you looked in that person's eyes? You learn not to ignore them. Come on, Michael. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. It's going to be until you leave. He don't ever want you to feel like, see, this is the thing. Your wife, your husband, they have different tones when they talk to you. You have different tones when you talk to your kids. Come here, mommy, baby. Get yourself over here right now. Oh, look at my baby. I'm not going to tell you again. Come here. You have different tones when you talk to your kids. You have different tones. Your husband or wife know when you say, I'm going to see you later. They say, oh, you going to see me later? I'm going to see you later. But then if you say, bye, I will see you, let go. Bye. That's a different I see you later. I see you later. Right? God has different tones as well. Right? So you gotta learn the person. A month after some terrible news came out about someone in the house, something evil. Oh, I believe it. Exactly. The texture of God. Right. I used to say the universe. I started saying God to me after one of our classes. Come on. You said, girl. I'm just saying. Why'd you say what? Y'all know. You can say bye to your baby. Bye, babe. Bye, daddy. Bye. Or bye. Bye. You got to know which. Same words. You said since being here, it took some time, but I'm almost completely free of taking medicine. Come on, true to myself. And y'all wonder why the devil be coming for me. Y'all wonder why he be coming for me. It's some doctor that's like, she didn't put it in my pocket. Wait a minute, who are you talking to? Who's regulated this woman? You said she's counseling you. What degrees does she have? What school did she go to? You need to be mindful that TikTok is not really a school, honey. It's internet. And I know that you feel like you learn a lot there, and it's sensational. I get it. That's the thing. And you be like, kiss my, it's helping. I've been coming to you for 27 years, and I was still doing all the same stupid stuff, coming here lying to you. I got to be real with myself, sir, or ma'am. I'm better now. You know it too. Look, Tone Doctor be over here too. Hey, Tone Doctor. He said, oh no, now my therapist be in class with us. What'd you learn over at school today, Tone? What's going on? Not the therapist asking about your other therapy appointments. He said, what's going on at your school? Said, what'd your teacher say today? You said, oh, that's your therapist. And Tone's too. Oh, they asked you too? Hilarious. Hello, all the therapists. If y'all didn't, he takes notes. Hilarious. I got my therapist read along in an OTP, and I have her on sacred text too. You just wait one moment. You just wait one moment. You do that. You just wait one moment. Wait a minute. I done went through every dang device except for my other phone. Seriously, it's connected to the one that's all the way in the... Okay.
Goodbye.
I hope it's not connecting to my neighbor's speakers upstairs. That's spooky. Oh, Lord.
Battery low.
Yeah, somebody is connected to my speaker. That's spooky.
Goodbye.
Y'all keep hearing that? Yeah, that's connected to somebody else's speaker. Somebody else's phone or something, because I got all my devices. It's 3 iPads, 2 phones. I don't know whose stuff that is. It's on, so there's no reason for it to. I think it's because it won't connect to any other stuff in here. You hear me? It won't connect to nothing, so it's connecting. No, nobody ever used my speaker, but the government be in my house. Y'all know this. Because everything is disconnected. All my other... Yeah, it's connecting to something.
Goodbye.
Yep. There's always another option. then y'all wonder why. They be in my business. See, that one do what it do. That monster one don't be. It ain't like it need to be. Oh, it's probably over there. Well, it should be. You say what? It is. I got superhuman powers, honey. What do you mean? It do? Queen said, oh my God. It is. It will. Bust heads all around the world. You say what? Listen, y'all know how we do over here. You gotta have a theme song for everything. You got to. You got to tell them. Listen here. You said you should probably do that at the beginning of every live. Listen here. And you cute fan. You want you to see. Listen here. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. We got superhuman powers over here. Herman on Herman. You know, we got Herman on Herman. So superpowers on. I'm gonna mess with that girl. I love. She said Herman on Herman, honey. You said what? They stacked up. We got Herman on Herman over there. She said she play all day. You hear me? Hilarious. Yes, you're welcome. This is the thing. With the Spirit of God, you do get superhuman powers. You will know things before other people know. You will see things. God he will do astronomical things in your life. And you wonder why I won't go back to the regular church life. It be too many miracles that I've seen out here in the streets on this here Beyonce's internet for me to go back in a stuffy church and say, oh, it's just going to be okay with us listening to a little music and all these clicks up in here and we faking like we saved and ain't no new souls came in the door. I will be over here every day when I hear stuff like what Miss Tina said about her brother, or how people are being healed, or how God told you something, or you learned something, and then this situation came up in your life. Who remembers me telling y'all about, I told y'all when my daughter got diagnosed, 7 days before my daughter got diagnosed, God told me what her condition was called. But I didn't even know she was sick. And me and my friend was having our meds, honey, and we was laughing. Because I said, baby, it's your optic nerve. She a cough. And then, like, look how scared. What's wrong with you? And you know we had the giggle medicine in it. So we was in there for a whole week, baby. Every time I thought about her crazy face, I cracked up laughing till we cried. We piddled a little. We cried till we peed. And 7 days later, them same words had me crying. But then they got me up and dried up my tears. I said, oh, if God told me already, then that means he's going to take care of it. Seven days before the neuroscientists or whoever they is and all of these specialists could tell me what was wrong with my baby. God told me what was wrong with my baby. And so the breakdown that I was supposed to have, I never had it because I got the information before they knew. Come on. You said, yep, he told me my son was going to be all right when they found that spot on his liver, and will. But God be trying to see if you're going to trust man's word over his word. The doctors can how many people the doctors and told they got 2 weeks to live and they still here? 45 years later. Then they'll tell the person, oh, you're going to live a healthy life, blah, 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 and boom. Because they don't know. But God will prepare you for whatever, it is in his plan. You said, your daughter, I'm trying to tell you. They said you had a limit to your life, and I said, not when I'm connected to the source of life, I don't. I told y'all, they told my mama I'd never have kids. I said, baby, if these tubes wasn't cut off, CERCA would be walking around with a whole village, honey. I'd have been pregnant every year from 16 until now. If I didn't have my tubes tied, I'm trying to tell you what it is. Get this out of that. Take care of that. They told my mama I'd never have kids. 97% chance. And I used to laugh and say, well, I got 98, 99, 100, and an extra. And if I wouldn't have got these tubes tied, honey, listen, fertile murder, what do you mean? Nigga, look at me. And I'm like, oh, I feel labor coming on. You ain't telling me nothing. I had a similar experience, but my mom died, and I saw a woman getting CPR, and then she passed shortly after. Come on. It's a real thing. Same. They told me I was never going to be able to have kids. Right. I'm trying to tell you. And if I didn't have these two side, baby, y'all be like, oh my God, CERCA, how many? You know how y'all see them, they be like, baby born in 1996, 1997, 1998, 1999, 19. You hear me? 2000, 2001, skip 2002, 2003, 2004, all the way up until 2024, I guarantee you. Nope, I don't want no parts of it. Yes. And there's people in my family that do it, and I'm not knocking it because eventually, at first I did want 12 kids until I realized I was going to be raising them, And I was like, well, maybe 8 after ain't so bad. My tubes was tied and still one came. Skirt! I'm scared! That means stop. I just threw the stop sticks out. Don't talk to me like that. To Water Rose. She said, oh, my tubes was tied and I still had one come. See? 3 boys later, I had to get those. Yeah. I had to get a football team. Look, we was laughing until she said, wait. Oh, yeah, y'all fertile. Most of the women in my family, I already know. That's why I don't even talk about it. I don't speak it into my soul or in my spirit or my life. You said, well, I don't know what they be doing. Listen, I got plenty of cousins that got over 10 kids now. Plenty. Uncles that got more than that. All of it. Right. So I'm putting it out in the atmosphere. My baby about to be 21, honey. Ooh, Jesus. Girl, I told y'all how many grandchildren my granddaddy got. Half of 100. And that's just the ones we know about. They still finding them, and this man been dead since like 2008. And they still taking DNA and finding DNA tests and finding brothers and sisters. That you mean? No. Yeah. They're still finding siblings. He's a big old black Mandingo man, I'm guessing, from the country. Anyway, moving on. I'm one and done. I'm happily received another, whether it's from me or need. Listen. Yeah. You said fibroids took my womb. I'm okay with it. My sister got tied the same day, and doctor 3 years later in a DR. Doctors, 3 years later, she got pregnant. They told me watch out about 7 years. My baby didn't make 7 been cool. 7 been here and gone, baby. I'm good. Get. hmm They told me watch out about the 7th year of my baby's life, baby. I was nervous from about 7 or 9. After that, I was like, I'm good. Okay, nothing to worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't have no complete removal. I still got all my parts. Everything is still there. They just cut the lines to them. Yeah. Everything. I still got everything. Everything is still in play. That's why I don't be trying to play around. Move it or lose it, sir. And people be like, you want some more kids? Hell no. And don't cuss at me like that no more. Matter of fact, it's time for you to go. There ain't nothing cute about me. No. Now, when I was young, I might have did something for me. But right now, that's a nightmare. What do you mean? Don't ever talk to me like that again. That's disrespect. Mm-mm. No, our kids would not look cute together. No, we would not make a pretty baby, daughter, son, nothing. No, we won't actually. Wait a minute. There's more stuff in here that I didn't show y'all because I be moving. I didn't finish getting to show y'all these snacks here. More snacks. Small batch wonders, dark chocolate, sea salt caramels. Gonna get y'all some. They say made with real cream and butter. Oh, shoot. Small batch, slow kettle cook, no artificial preservatives. So that means I need to eat these quickly. Y'all already know about these? Y'all didn't put me up. Thank you, Sarah. Because clearly all of your other family members already know about them, and they said nothing to me. Ah, Queen! Now, see, if you didn't know, I was going to be okay. But now that all y'all know about all of these goodies, and y'all keep them to your damn self, just selfish. Expect me to tell y'all where I get everything. What is this? Hello, sunshine. Are these wipes? Oh, they smell good. Because you be mad when we send it. I don't be mad, but you can tell me and let me buy it when I'm ready. Essential oils. What is this, Sarah? Oh, it smells so good. What is this? It's air fresheners? Oh my God. Ooh wee. Yeah. Thank you. That got me scared. I just got mine inside 1 year ago. Lord, let me get out of this prayer line. She said, wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? What happened? Arima? What would we talk about? I'm gonna keep my letter for. I got to put this in my sealy box along with my other stuff. I can't be fooling with y'all, so I got to put these right here. I'm gonna get my little stack together. I'll read that later. Okay. Oh, it's still connected. I'm like, what? Okay. Let's turn all these here speakers off. Okay, I think that's all the presents. I don't want to leave nobody out or make nobody feel no type of way. Now, hot tomato. Yeah. Did you just get into class? Five months ago, God, you talked about how God blessed you with the promotion before your kids came. And then you got pregnant. That's all the presents I got. Did you miss out on the other class? That's it. I got popcorn. And I got some other stuff. But it wasn't. Did it say it was delivered? I think they be holding back my packages. I went to the doctor that time and I found that I was pregnant, girl, because my daddy gonna give you the money. He don't play. He wants somebody here. He take care of his children. He ain't like the devil. The devil don't take care of his children, but my daddy take care of his kids. And if he wants your baby to be here, then he gonna give you the money to take care of them. Or he gonna give you some people to help. Now, did y'all find OTP? Not the OTP. Did y'all find the book of Lamech of Cain? Because I want to read that. I want to show y'all something. We was reading here last night. I want to show y'all today. And y'all probably already read it, but let's go back and read it because it's very important to me. Or just, y'all found it? Okay. So I need y'all to go down to page 26 in the, what's the name? Excuse me. Wait a minute, not 26. Hold on. Nope, it's not 26. Hold on, let me tell y'all what actual page it is. That we're gonna get to page 26, but before we get to page 26, we need to read. Oh, yeah, it is 26. Never mind. Yep, I need y'all to go to page 26. So to name my secret, even though you can't find it. Okay. Dean, I have a question about one of our books. Don't chop my head off. Go ahead. I might not be able to answer it for sure. Which one? I ain't gonna chop your head off. Rika. I might not know the answer or exactly where it is just right now. The Pink Thracians book. Do I have that? The Tartarians? I don't think I have the Thracians book. This one? I don't think I have. Do you have a book that I have? That I don't have? This one? Okay. Is there a page you want me to go to? It feel good to be able to. Oh, you just needed the title. Oh. Girl. I'm going to paint you when I see you. I'm thinking it's something bad, girl. Got my heartbeat fast and stuff. Listen, had me all nervous. It's on the, I think this is on the book list. The Thracians are in here. They are. Yeah, they are. All of that. They just give them another name. We know this, right? Yeah. Because the Thracians is they're listed in Josephus as well. Somewhere in there. Yeah. Yep. The Thracians are mentioned in a lot of our books. They just have other names, like the barbarians and things like that. A lot of you should be finding it. If not, let me know. Uh, I don't know what chapter. Chapter 8, Lisa. I'm guessing I don't have the book, so I'm reading it online. So chapter 8. Name my secret. Ooh. Thank you so much for my gifts, y'all. I appreciate everybody. Y'all ready? I probably should run to the restroom. Can somebody find a PDF, please? Or if you have the PDF, can you tell us where you got it from? You're welcome. Is there anybody that has the PDF? That right. Is there anybody else that has the PDF that can tell everybody where to get it? Because there are some people that want to read it, but I don't remember where I got it from. But I know it was one of them. What was the website that the DOJ shut us out of? Hi, Pumpkin. But y'all found another one. It's called the Book of Lamech of Cain. Library, what? Library.com is where you found it? ZLib, but I couldn't find it there. Got it. There's another place. I thought like Google Books or something had it. Anna's Archive is where you found yours? Thank you, Brittany. Anna's Archive for the Book of Lamech of Cain. Thank you, Pumpkin. Because I remember it was some other websites where people had found the PDF so that they could read it with us, but I didn't remember. Yours is on document.pub on Google. Okay, thank you. Document.pub on Google has it as well. So I'm going to let y'all do that. Oh, I love y'all. Thank you so much. We do not gatekeep over here. We don't. We don't. We do what we're supposed to do. It must be getting hot outside. It's starting to feel a little warm in here. Sorry, y'all. We've been in here a while. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all found it? Y'all got it? Let's go. Is we ready? Yeah. A little bit. Maybe. I don't know if I need water or coffee or both. My schedule be so off when I stay up late, y'all. I am. So I can send this to Tat my place. And then I'll be able to read it on this here device. When I tell you the people is watching, because I can't even get in my stuff. Like, I just sent an email to myself. When I say it take forever, ever. There we go. Okay. Let's do it. There we go, Dad. All right. Now I can see. Woo! I'm going to go and get my eyes checked very shortly. The shed is, I'll be over here bad, you hear me? I need to see, honey. And then I got to take these off once I find it because I can't read with these on and read the damn. It's a whole mess over here. Before I got to TikTok, my eyes was pretty fine. After that, I think looking at this camera and lights all day, it just did something that I don't even know what it did. Y'all ready? Everybody at 26? I hope these iPads and stuff ain't dying. Where's we at? 39. The book of Lamech of Cain. All right, the book of Lamech of Cain. All right, here we go, y'all. We've been on here forever doing. Ow! I'm just off today. It is what it is. I'm probably gonna go get in my bed after this. I got other stuff I need to do. I ain't doing. Ugh. All right. Did it? You just have to listen. Okay, it's okay. All right, here we go. So it says, and Lamech had a daughter by his wife Zillah named Naamah. And Naamah was born pale and not with the complete mark of the line of Cain. Naamah was beautiful and pleasant before the eyes of all known in the city of Enoch for her singing. Lamech, Jubal, and Tubal came. Then all warned Naamah of the sons of God. Who are the sons of God? The angels. Why would Naamah's daddy, uncle, brother, cousin, and grandpa, we'll say, not want her to go around the sons of God? Well, we gonna find out. Don't answer that question. Just come on in here. This is your uncle and your brother and your daddy telling you, girl, you need to leave that boy alone. Don't be over there. Don't be going down there to that house down there. I'm grown. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I'm grown. I'm grown. It's been going on. Hard-headed daughters. You hear me? So look what happened. It says, and the sons of God, or the angels, the fallen angels, in the midst of the city of Enoch were mighty. They were mighty. The Bible talks about the mighty men of renown and the mighty men of old. And it's telling us that in the city of Enoch, and the Bible talks about the city of Enoch, the fallen angels lived. Because, what's his name? Cain named one of his sons Enoch, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or named the city after his son Enoch, or whatever it was. Yeah, my eyes starting to itch. I don't want to scratch it. Okay. So we know that the fallen angels was in the first city of Enoch. Now, this is not, I don't think that it's the Enoch, because it was two Enochs. Enoch before the other Enoch, his son in the city. Exactly. Right? So the angels is in the city with the son, with the peoples in the city of Enoch. Okay? And this is where Noah's people was hanging around. His daddy and his uncles and stuff. They was in this city. Okay? So it says they had power and authority, and they had their way with anyone they laid their hands upon. Anyone they laid their hands upon. They had their way with them. The sons of God did. The fallen angels. The bastard sons. The reprobates. They had community dangling, girl, and did. Moving on. Ugh. And the sons of God showed man how to mix the blood and other abominations in the city of Enoch. Mix the blood of what? Vampires and the rich folks. They do what? This was a lot of my Bible study last night. I'm about to go get this book. Hold on. Hello. I'm gonna show y'all first. Screenshot this right here, please. What's the fighter's name that just came out on TikTok and whatever, and they said he was crazy because he said they locked him up in the woods and made him watch some crazy stuff, and then he came back just a stoic Ryan Garcia. Okay, now I'm gonna show y'all. It says this meeting was held in a very large, isolated barn that had been roughly remodeled for the purpose. I suppose there were a couple thousand people there from the whole surrounding area. Most had already been taking these and alcohol at the beginning of the meeting. I always avoided taking any of these drinks because I knew the danger of clouding my mind. There were too many who coveted my position of being a trained high priestess. The higher members of the cult never partook of these drinks and despised those who did. Right? Is this not what happens at the itty parties? Never mind. So, look here. It says, I watched in horror as a crown of huge thorns was driven into that young man's head. The thorns going in so deep to pierce his skull that he was stripped and beaten. And they talk about all of that, right? And so they talk about how they did all this stuff. They dropped him down in a hole. They burned him, right? Now, you know what happened after that? Can I ask y'all a question? What did the next time we saw Ryan Garcia, what did he have on his head? A crown of thorns. He had a crown. Hi, baby. He had a crown of thorns on. So in this book, that talks about what they do in the Hollywood Hills and all of these places, exactly what's going on with Diddy when they talking about the children. It's all in this chapter of that's called Black Mass, if I'm not mistaken, Discipline Within the Brotherhood. No, it's called this. And I promise you, they in Cali and other places is talking about where they at on the West Coast. See that word right there? WESTCOAST. Also, in recent years, especially on the West Coast, you said also weird where we talk about all of this stuff. Hmm. So, everything we just read about in here, this book was read. I read this book when I was like 12 or 13. So, that was like 1992, 1993, something like that. Maybe. Yeah. Something like that. 1994. It wasn't no later than 1994. It was more like 19, probably 92 or 93. It's a whole series and it's very good. My mama made me read this back in the day. Ain't this what y'all they stuff be looking like? So I'm gonna show you something else now. At the end of the weekend, over that night, screenshot that, family. Now look what it say. At his departure, the meeting turned into a human with human and demon with human. Every type of imagine was practiced. The victim's blood was drained off and mixed with the what? And the what? And drank by the who? Beyonce and Jay-Z. Huh? The nights passed while the frenzy went on. Eventually, the body was severed from the and what? And ground up. And portions mixed with what? Those who wanted more power ate some of the mixture. You mean the goat juice? You mean the gold juice? Y'all remember the little girl from England? She said they were eating the babies. He said, well, she said they were eating the babies. You said Haiti right now. Come on. And other places. Cali, New York. So, oh boy, said all that he said, which is exactly what we just read. And then he came back with a crown of thorns. You will be the sacrifice, sir, if you open your mouth again. It'll be a tragic accident. Because Jesus took on the sins of all the others when he put that on his head. They was mocking him. And then he came like this. I won't speak about nothing but my. Did you make it to a party, sir? He wasn't lying about what he told y'all because this book was written over 30 years ago. And or at least 28, 29. And guess what? We can read this chapter that I just showed y'all about the black mass, and it's everything that we are seeing on the news right now. That we seeing on TikTok about all of these court cases and this person and that person and all of the elites. This is why CERCA said, I do not care about being famous. I don't want no parts of it. I met the folks. I know they weird. Long time ago. Met them a long time ago, but I had already read this. God allowed me to read this before 14. And then at 15 and 16 and 17 and 18 and 19 and 20, living in West Coast, I started meeting people. All of y'all favorite rappers then did a video with one of these on, ain't they? See the red string on they that's what Oprah and folks be wearing on their wrist. The folks that was in Scientology, y'all don't see the red bracelet, but it's around their waist. Because they wear the red bracelet around their waist around the folks. But so that other people know that they participate, they wear that same braided, twisted rope on their wrist while they outside. And you wouldn't think nothing about it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the Kabbalah. That's what the people of Scientology study is the Kabbalah. That's what they study. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Kabbalah bracelet, exactly. Mm-hmm. And Oprah and the man that jumped Angelina Jolie husband, they all used to have them on. Mm-hmm. Until the conspiracies came out, and now you don't see them. They started wearing red shoes instead. Never mind. So, now that we read that, let's go back over here. Y'all ready? We're going back to Lamech because I'm about to show you how ain't nothing changed. Y'all ready? Here we go. They had power and authority, and they had their way with anyone they laid their hands upon. And the sons of God showed man how to mix the blood and other abominations in the city of Enoch. The sons of God were extravagant. Can y'all please tell me the definition of extravagant? What does Webster's and Google say the definition for extravagant is? What's the definition? Please tell me. Please. We in the book of Lamech of Cain. Miss Sweet Sauce. Lacking in moderation, balance, and restraint. Overflow with excessive abundance. Like Hollywood. Like the music industry. Is not everything in every award show about extravagance? Is everything in LA about extravagance? Exceeding the limits of reason or necessity. There's absolutely no reason you have 40,000 square feet of house in this only. So in the city of Enoch, back in the day, it was a free for all, or what did he call it? A freak off. Anybody they put their hands on, they had their way with them. Not only that, the drinks were mixed with potions and bloods. And they lived very extravagant lifestyles, and they were violent because they were mighty. So the city of Enoch and the city of LA is the same. You know what's so funny? The sons of God and their children were the Anunnaki and the Nephilim, and that's all on everything in LA. Funny. And they have the same practices. Well, that's interesting. And also, the fallen angels that were in Enoch are in the city of lost angels, LA, now, with all the same practices. They are the ones that built the big gaudy things that they're the ones that built that. Over there in ancient Mesopotamia, you know what they did? They went right up in the LA hills, in the Hollywood hills, and built the same thing. Nothing has changed. They are the mountain builders. Where do all the stars reside? On the Hollywood Mountains. You said what? And what do they be doing in there? Rituals where they be sacrificing kids and stuff. You said what? And drugging people so that they wake up with a footy on and butt naked and don't know what happened the next day. And then there are people that have bribery videos on them. So ain't nothing changed since the days when these sons of God, right before Naaman and Noah got together. Nothing changed. It's the same day like it was in the days of Noah. Oh. Oh. Because you can drink the gold juice now, and if you drink it, you going to be at a party when you do. And then there's a big old OG that happens right after. Well, damn, this is what we've been seeing. And most times it's over in one of the. Are y'all seeing it? You wonder why they took this out the Bible? Well, you would know exactly where to look for it. In real life. So we reading it in a book that was written thousands of years ago, a scroll that was interpreted from thousands of years ago. It was the seventh or eighth generation of Adam after they came out of the garden and started reproducing. Okay, that's even in the Bible. And in Genesis 6. And so then we read that in Genesis 6. We read it in the book of Lamech of Cain. We just read it in he came and set the captives free about a lady that lived it in the 70s, 80s, 90s. I don't know when it was when she did this. Okay, she wrote that book. And then we can see it on TikTok, YouTube, and X all day long that it's still happening. Exactly like it was in the days of Noah. Crazy. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's keep going. It says, and the sons of God showed men how to mix the blood and other abominations in the city of Enoch. And the sons of God were extravagant and ruled over the city of Enoch with misery. And there was no rest in their hatred. With this misery, they mocked men with songs, for the destruction of the wicked is singing. Now, why would that have anything to do with the music industry? Most times when you get inducted into that industry, your life is ruined after you become a performer. Isn't it? And they give you a very extravagant lifestyle there. Never mind. Here we go. And there was violence on the earth and violence in all things. For there were less women, and the men continually sought after strange flesh for gratification. I'll read that again. For there was less women, and the men continually sought strange flesh for gratification. The wrath of living things was a force that the earth had never seen. Evil spread like locusts, resting upon every part of the land, and there will never be evil such as that again. Ain't we about to get some locusts? No, you no, they was getting. What did Enoch say? What was the strange flesh that Enoch said they went after? We just read it. This strange flesh. I told y'all the people that Noah and them was fighting, the cow people, the wars, when you go back and look before the flood in the BCs, they did not have helmets on. This was the strange flesh they was going after. You not told us. Strange flesh. For gratification. It is in the regular book, the regular Bible. They just gloss over it. It is. When it say all flesh corrupted itself, so he flooded the earth. All flesh had been corrupted is some similar to that. Ain't it about what it say? All flesh had been corrupted on the earth, and God just, I'm gonna blot y'all out. That's the flesh that had been corrupted. The bird flesh, the fish flesh, that was crazy, right? Yeah. Is Jude 7 talking about exactly what you was reading? Listen. You said, I want no parts. Come on. It's a real thing. Sleeping with everything. It didn't matter. Okay, so let's keep going. It said, men then uncovered the nakedness of their fathers and their mothers. I'm going to read that again. Men then uncovered the nakedness of their fathers and their mothers. They uncovered the nakedness of their brothers and their sisters and the nakedness of their own children. Who remember who was cursed because he uncovered the nakedness of his father? Noah's son. Okay. I used to be confused about what that meant. Well, now you understand. They said everybody that they laid their hands on, they had their way with them. Okay. I'm going to go back. Men then uncovered the nakedness of their fathers and their mothers. Do we not have children sleeping with their parents right now? We are seeing relationships with mother and son and father and daughter, and they live, they get married. The same thing that Nimrod and his mama did. Nobody could have touched him inappropriately. Why would you take the cover off your daddy and you know he in there naked? Oedipus is in there in mythology, Jazzy May. Okay, here we go. They uncovered the nakedness of their brothers and sisters and the nakedness of their own children. Oedipus. I do know Nisi, and yeah, because the royal family is family too. Moving on. And men approached their blood relatives to uncover that nakedness, sharing all that was carnal within their family. And the prize was to uncover a woman's nakedness during her menstrual impurity. Did y'all understand why God had to destroy the earth at this point in time? To desecrate life, ritualistic. So not only did they sleep with their mama, their daddy, their cousins, their brothers, their sisters, the whatever, nothing, animals, birds. It was whatever I want right now. I'm about to do it right now. You mean it be kids there, women there, men there. This stuff is still happening right now. Okay, that part. Their appetites were insatiable, so that makes sense. Every appetite they had. And this was in ancient Mesopotamia. So then if I go and I grab this book or any of the others, but this one in particular, now we understand this more and more and more and more. Being Babylonian and Assyrian, incantations against the demons, schools, vampires, hobgoblins, ghosts, and kindred evil spirits which attack mankind. You mean like when the men started and the fallen angels started going after strange flesh, and those same beings I just showed you in that brown book became our evil spirits right now? That's why they kindred evil spirits, because a lot of their mamas and daddies was human. Because they went into the daughters of Adam and Eve, the human women, Gaia, the women of Earth. Okay, and their fathers came from the stars. That's true. Okay, but how is it that it was vampires back then? Being Babylonian and Assyrian, the incantations against the demons. Well, we know that that's real because the first thing that the fallen angels taught they booze was magic before they ever even blew their back out. We just read up in the top of this that they taught men to mix the blood with all the enchantments, like they be doing at the parties. It's called the goat juice now. They just gave it a new name. It's the goat juice that gets you the fame and the glory and the extravagant lifestyle. Now, if we know that the Babylonians and the Assyrians are really the Greek gods, then all of this makes sense. That is Lamech and Noah and Enoch and the fallen angels, like Genesis said in chapter 6, right? Yeah, that's why the Bible says train up a child in the way that they should go, but it also talks about the mother and what she teach her children. And this is where the wizards and warlocks came from, and they say, "Oh, your blood magic has been in your blood since the beginning." Yeah, makes sense. Because you ain't moving on. Anyway, so we'll just get that going. Gilgamesh is in the vampirology book. Really? Uh-huh. And they say Gilgamesh was Nimrod. So there's that. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get going. Thank you. I have to look it up in there. Right? Here we go. So it says, and men approached, da, 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 da. Okay, 9. They were more carnal than any men who have ever walked the earth and ever since, for they did not have understanding of man. For carnal men know, and fools understand. Blood sacrifices were offered with leaven, for the bread of wickedness was fresh, and the wine of violence intoxicated all living things. And the curses fell from the mouths of men and into the earth throughout the day and night. It was all that magic going off. And we see this in the round table. King Arthur, think about it. They had the dead forest, the black forest where nothing grows and it's spreading. And it was a curse that was put on the land and nothing will grow there. And this and that. And they've been telling us the whole time what was going on. You hear me? Isn't that crazy? Mhm. Absolutely insane, right? You hear me? Oh, okay. We're moving on. All right. It says, and the earth was burnt from the wickedness, and the desolation grew as men cursed all, cursing their fathers, and women cursed their mothers. And all that lived cursed and blasphemed all. For the wicked loved the violence with all their souls, and violence covered them like a garment. So then, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones. Okay. And Lamech warned Naamah with these words: beware of the sons of God, my daughter. Stay away from them, for their intentions to you are not of this earth. What? Their intentions, we talk about how God judged people for their intentions, are not of this earth. So where are they from? It's a deep rooted hatred that they were not creators and were creative beings, and so they wanted to become their own gods, and they made the gods that people worship right now. The book of Lamech of Cain. Mm, okay. And Naaman said, do you not govern all this land with your Leviathan? Am I not safe if I eat bread and let my heart be merry with the sons of God? Do not tell me to turn up. Ain't you the security? You got to hold Leviathan. I am not worried about them. I am about to go eat with them. We're going to LA to have he got that bread, honey, and I'm going right here. Naaman's Noah's wife before she was Noah's wife. I told y'all need to not believe that you can't make a hoe into a housewife because Noah did it. Noah did it. We about to see right here. Come on. And Naaman was seduced by those whose genital organs were the size of the beasts of the field, and whose baby batter was that of a horse. You said what? I think I ran into a Nephilim or two in my life, maybe. I might have ran into another. You said sheesh. Mm-hmm. If you've ever seen a horse milked because you've been on a farm or anywhere when they're going to breed horses, it is a different thing. And a lot. A whole lot. Y'all read it like I did. Right. And Naaman lusted after the sons of God. And Lamech and Tubal-Cain and Jabal and Jubal all gnashed their teeth and ground their jaws and dreamed of death and revenge upon the Nephilim. It's right here. You can read it for yourself. Now, if you go to the sixth chapter of Adam and Eve, not Adam and Eve, but Genesis, it talks about this. It says the sons of God saw the women and they said, "Bet I'm about to beat her back in, bro. That's about to be my baby mama." And I'm about to beat her whole back in, bro. You see her? Now the one that be walking around with the basket on her head, bro. The one that be you see her niggas, she's looking like a horse from behind. I'm about to oh. Now y'all wonder why the priestess and the goddesses were worshipped. This is where they became goddesses because the fallen angels wanted to take God's place, so they called themselves gods. And their wives would be who? The goddesses. And their children were young gods. Y'all were like, wait a minute. I'm still back at their organs was like the animals of the field, and this baby better is like, come back, come on back, come on back, come on back, come on back. I know where you at. Now, there's a lot of adult television. Now, I'm about to take y'all somewhere. There's a lot of adult television in California, right? A lot of the adult television back in the day, you had to go there to make your shows. And there's a lot of people that get implants and devices implanted into them to make things like the animals of the field. And then they go to the parties that it was talking about they used to be in, where it's whoever, whenever, however, 18 GBs and all of that. Wonder what spirit is running this. You said y'all heard the blue pill make you super power, right? Exactly. Ooh. Hey, I heard. I see that other black man too. The one from the UK. Y'all seen him he was in all white, just like he's one of my favorite freaking actors, and I just realized what they did. They always show up in all white. Lucifer shows up in all white. This is why the all white parties are amazing. But also, that bit was Ezra, whatever his name is. He's in the shop. Y'all seen it. It was everywhere. It's on the internet. You can see it on the internet. They didn't even. Like, wait a minute. So that's why. Yes. Ladies. Yeah, that dude. Oh. Okay, moving on. I think he might be a descendant of the Nephilim. Idris. He might be a descendant of the Nephilim because this describes something I seen on another social media a long time ago. I think we might need to check his DNA. I think I seen it. I think, yep. Mm-hmm. I seen it. I mean, not in real life, but I seen it on the thing a long time ago. And don't he come from over there? He ain't from America. He from somewhere else, and then his genes come from. We need to know his ancestry. Yeah, I need to know who his mama is. Yeah. He come from the UK, but you can tell that his people's didn't probably yeah. That part, Cindy, right there. Now that's no, not where he was born. Who his people's is, where they really come from. Then moving on. Okay, let's go. By way of the motherland. That's what I thought, and I might be right. I think he's not going to be one of the Nephilim. So moving on. It says 32. And Naaman did worship the sons of God, and was the practice, and as was the practice at that time. And she did practice divination, spells, and resurrection with them. What would this resurrection be called in our day? It starts with an N and ends with a Y. Necromancy. Everybody had a story of something God had to save them from. God saved you from something. Do you understand? They didn't put all of this in here so you think if you falling short, hey, you falling short, then you will be sad, but you didn't know. He saved all of these people. We was all born in sin, which means when you accepted Christ, there were some things you had to let go of. Not only was she a hoe to the angels and the giants, she practiced magic with them. She did necromancy with them. She practiced spells with them before she gave birth to Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Mm. How smart. I knew it. I felt it in my spirit. Because I didn't ready to do. Never mind. Moving on. So we just gonna go. All right. I mean, do you see it? Just leave it. Just leave it. All right. And men in that time changed into beasts, and beasts changed into men. And men yielded to the beast and the birds to lie with them, and the men were essayed mightily. I'm gonna read that again. And men in that changed into beasts, and beasts changed into men. What is it that Mr. Orlando Brown was saying? If you stimulate a person in their rectal area, they can turn into a what? But there has to be adult moments happening for this to happen. Ain't that what he said? Panda, 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 panda. Is anything new under the sun? He said it, and people been saying it. An animal. Ooh, he turns me into an animal. She turns me into an animal. Never even know where that statement came from, did you? Mm-hmm. Never mind. Well, now you do. I'm an animal with him when I'm with her. I'm an animal when I. Oh, really? What do you exactly you mean by that? You love animal? I'm just saying. Uh-oh. You gonna start talking about my homeboy? No, I'm just playing. I bet he do. A lot of his stuff is, you know, they be telling us without telling us. They be telling us without telling us. I hope y'all seeing it. And it's written a long time ago here. Okay, so look. It says, and the men were SA mightily, like in the prisons right now and other places. And those between the land of the dead and the living mated. What is it called when you mate with a dead person? There are people that have gone to jail for this. It's a medical condition here, right? What is it called? There are some women that do this now. A woman did it and she got pregnant, right? Is it still just necromancy? I thought it was something else. That's raising the dead, but when you sleep with a dead body, it's something else, isn't it? Necrophilia. Huh. Necrophilia. Necromancy is raising the dead. Necrophilia is intimate times with the dead. Yeah, because that bone stand up for the last time and they will go get right on it and get pregnant by this dead man baby. There's people still doing it now. It's a real thing. It wouldn't be a medical a diagnosis for it if it didn't happen. You said I'm sick of this world. Come on now, y'all. This is what a lot of serial killers do. That's what our boy did. The boy, the man they killed in jail that was eating the people. His first victim that he kept out there at the house, he kept doing that. And the dude in the UK that was doing it, what's his name? Had all them boys' bodies. That's what he was doing. Jeffrey Dahmer did it, and the dude in the UK. That they found the bodies in the drain and all of that. He did it too. My friend was an ex-mortician and he came into work and found his coworker stuck inside a dead body. Petty. Yep. You said now we know why you observe people. Hell yeah, I keep trying to tell you I was crazier people out here than y'all know. And y'all be like, oh, no, nigga. I don't know what be going on behind your doors when you get out of here. I know. I thought that was Haiti. But I will. I mean, everywhere. See, and then y'all be thinking, oh, Circa. No, you don't watch enough documentaries to know is what it is. And I told you my parents was in the medical field, so we had books about abnormal psychology and all of these different things was around the house because they're medical terms. So then you have to learn these medical terms. Ooh. So it's a lot of little things that I'll be like, man, listen. I don't want no parts of none of it because you don't know. So that's why you just. I'll be trying to tell you. None of this stuff is new. All right. It says them as well. It says, and the Gontiqua was among them, and men came into the beast, and the beast came into the man. I showed y'all images out of these books. We're in Rome, in ancient Egypt, and different places. There was freak offs happening, and it would be man, dog, or three men and a dog at the end. Y'all remember we accidentally fell up on that in one of these books back here. Y'all remember the thank you, Auntie. This is what I can't show the thing, but because it ain't covered. That nigga said, look at me. What you need, boo? I got it all. And this an animal of the field. And it take up about all of my finger too. And Auntie brought this back from Athens. You see, they took his nose off. I wonder why. That looked like say, never mind. Oh. So the men went into the and the animals went into. Never mind. Because there might be some babies in here. That's the only reason I did it. It's ridiculous, though. That's all I'm gonna say. We got a name off. Look, it said, and the Gontiqua was among them, and men into the beast, and beast came into the men, and the earth groaned for all of the sexual deviancy, and Naamah chose to lay with them, and they treated her as a whore, and she became a whore to the daughters of Cain. I'm sorry, and she became a whore of the daughters of Cain. And but am I? Oh, you said what? It's in the book. Mm. Okay. And the price for the imperious whore was the price of a loaf of bread. Damn. Now, damn. That's messed up. And the son, and all of the sons of God committed fornication and lived deliciously with her. Delicious. Not that one, but you know. It says all the sons of God. You said you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but you can turn her into the mother of the new nations in the new world. She got to get out here and get it for her people, sonny. Now y'all see, I told y'all, now y'all see my dog was drunk all the time. Once they got on the boat and it ain't no more on the planet, that nigga was like, wait a minute, so you wait, okay, so remember I saw you at the bar that one time? Yeah. And you was with old boy. He said, y'all used to mess around too? She like, Noah, don't do that. Don't do that, Noah. Wherever the old world is past, you can't see it, Noah. Look out the window, Noah. Do it matter? They all gone, Noah. The past is the past, Noah. I'm with you now. Why is you asking me all these questions? Noah, just tell me, girl. I mean, ain't gonna nobody know but me and the kids. You might as well. Jerry, too. Damn, they my, I mean, was it any. Sham, bring me another bag of wine. Matter of fact, bring me two. No, keep talking. You said his daddy too? The horse dude. Seriously. It doesn't even matter. The world is gone anyway. It doesn't even matter. I'm gonna go lay down. I can't believe you. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know what to say. That nigga was going through it. You hear me? Listen, and it ain't no more on the planet. None. They all dead. And you stuck with the girl that used to give it up for the piece of bread. God made it into a good housewife, though. Yeah, I'm trying. No wonder she was older than Noah. I think she was like 500 and something. He was like 4 something. God gave him an experienced woman. Why you keep bringing up old stuff, right? Why is we still talking about this? Everybody is dead. What does it matter? Everybody, they're all gone. Let's just not even talk about it. Listen, okay, let's keep going. Mm-mm-mm. It says, for Naaman was both a deep ditch and a narrow pit. You said she had that wow. Huh? She was both a deep ditch and a narrow pit. Hmm. Margaret said, wait a minute, what? Whoa, hold on. It's right here. Never mind. And as a hoarder writing a gift, she mocked the Leviathan openly. And one day Naaman was in an open square, drunk with the blood of the sons of God. For they served it to her in ornate chalices. Now, the people that drink blood say it's intoxicating. The people that drink blood say it is intoxicating because of the adrenaline. You said Naaman Eve gonna have this adrenaline. Come on, come on. That's crazy. It says, and one day Naaman was in an open square drunk with the blood of the sons of God, for they had served it to her in ornate chalices. Ain't that what we always see it? Every vampire movie, they give them that golden goblet and they drink and it runs down and then it's just this love that starts to happen. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Funny. Okay. And it says, and Lamech saw her and wondered with great admiration. For giants and men and sons of God all mingled with Naaman. For giants and men and the sons of God all. You said she had a football player, a basketball player, and a doctor. And now she was a baseball player. You said, Kardashians. Oh, wow. Look at the time. All right. She wore her gold and pearls and sat upon the waters. And she was loved by all, and none saw desolation when she was near. And those that wanted to tear her clothes from her and eat her flesh all had a change of heart when they looked into her eyes. And she took a harp and walked about the city of Enoch, singing like the forgotten whore, and none remembered how she had sung before. ask you a question? What do most of the they was brother and sister actually. They had the same daddy, different mamas, if I'm not mistaken, or different mamas, same daddy, something. Yeah, different mamas. Um, but the stars when they perform for us, normally what do they have on? Very little clothing most times. If at concerts and stuff, they're pretty much naked. You can see their cheeks. You can sometimes you can see all the way through. It's the same thing. Pearls and sparkles and jewels, and that be it. But the crazy thing was she set up on the water, and they always show you a mermaid posted up on the water with pearls on her neck, singing. Marine spirits. Now do y'all understand a little bit better why God had to destroy the earth? People are like, oh my God, why would he do that? If you knew how evil the earth was. And it's so crazy because mermaids and stuff just start showing up, giants just start showing up, dinosaurs, dragons, all in the last 2 years around this place. Stuff that they told us wasn't real is now real. Right? I can't say what's good or what's bad. You have to figure out that for yourself. Right? I don't know why I'm getting a headache. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. I love y'all. I feel it coming on too. I need to eat. That's what it is. Yeah, I can finish reading that on y'all. Oh, cause my eyes is getting what you call it? Nah, I ain't ate nothing all day. I didn't go to bed till 4 o'clock, and then I got right back up. My daughter called me at 8, and then I got up at 10, and I've been up ever since. So I'm about to go lay down. I was having Bible study, so till like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when I'm still in pajamas. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in a little bit. We've been on here. You got to think I did a 30, almost an hour class prior to this, so it's been what, 4 hours, 3, something like that. Love y'all. See y'all later. Y'all done learned enough. Your interest is peaked. Go on and find the rest of it. I love y'all.